Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a really fun hop today. This is the brainchild of JQ Crafty here on YouTube, Jackie, and her idea was, it's Groundhog Day today, is it not? February 2nd. It's Groundhog Day. Now, I can't remember whether he's supposed to see a shadow or not supposed to see it, but whatever it is, I hope that's what happens and that we do not have too much left of this winter. It has been a little bit brutal so far this year, but they are saying it's supposed to be a shorter one, so fingers crossed. It is also Jackie's birthday today, so happy birthday, my lovely friend. And I hope you are celebrating in your scrap room or however else you want to spend this lovely day. And so the idea behind the Groundhog Day hop is that we scrap lift ourselves, and that we, in theory, are going to be doing this every year. So we'll see how that goes. But definitely, I'm here today scrap lifting myself. There will be a whole list of lovely friends down in the description box below who are playing along with this hop. So you can see up in the corner the layout that I'm scrap lifting. I had a couple of choices, but that layout was definitely one of my favorite layouts in the latter part of 2021. It's a layout that I did for one of my guest design spots over at Scrapbook Your Joy, and a hop that we did in late November, and it was using some gorgeous Cartabella Christmas supplies. So I thought I would continue playing along with my Baby Got Scraps, sort of build a page kind of supplies, and redo and scrap lift that layout, because I sort of love the square in the middle. It's a fun design. It's destined, I think, to become another go-to design of mine. So I started with this lovely background paper, which I gutted, which is from the Fancy Pants, and I don't remember if it's the Million June or the Life is Beautiful, but it's one of those. So I gutted my paper, used some white cardstock, and the same stencil that I used in the original layout, this Close to My Heart fun stencil, and this time I went with some glacier paste in pink icing, and this was a lovely one that my friend Karina sent me. Was it maybe Christmas 2020, or I can't remember, but I know she sent me this gorgeous pink. So I got that down, and now as I was looking at the layout, I realized that I forgot to do a little bit of inking first, but hey-ho, I think I might do maybe some doodling around. And what I want to record here is just another fun photo, and this is a Gemini. I still had, my friends, my original manual Cuttlebug die cutting machine that I bought, I think, back in 2005, or maybe, no, it would have been 2006. I started scrapbooking sort of May, June, when I got back from Europe in 2006, and that was one of the first tools that I bought. So you can't get the replacement plates anymore. They are in terrible state, and quite frankly, the cranking is starting to bother my wrists and hands, which on some days are a little bit older than the rest of me. So I did a lot of research, talked about it with some of my scrappy friends and some of the groups, and the Gemini kept coming back and back and back all the time. Gemini Junior is the one I took, and so far I absolutely love it. So I just thought I would record that. I've done the matting with this same paper, so I have just a couple of bits left. So the this lovely lime and darker green on one side and this floral. So I did a very narrow mat of the green, wider one of the floral, and then a very narrow mat of just a pink cardstock. Put my doily. So there we go with that. Now, I want to get, so I have some of these Carta Bella sticker sheets out, this Carta Bella chipboard, which was in my How to Kill a Kit with Style, as was this sticker sheet. And I have some lovely here. I think I might want to try and get this gorgeous big extra large flare on here. I've got a few more lovely Flaralicious pieces in sort of the purple, the green, even the pink. And I have this one, which I know these are lovely little beach houses that they have in the UK on some of the beaches, but it sort of looks like home to me. Or at least that's what I would use it for. And I think I might like to get that in here as well. I have some fun perspectives out here as well. So because you can see on the original, I have some flat pieces, some raised pieces, some dimensional pieces. So I want to try and get those in there. And this fun Crafty set that was in the Bramble Fox Advent calendar, I want to maybe get these scissors on here. And I definitely want to use the Crafty. I will definitely not want to, but will use the Crafty as part of my title. In fact, my title that I really would, my title, oh my goodness me, words. My title will be, there we go, my friends, I can say it, Crafty Upgrade. So that there, I want to use one of these lovely florals like I have in the original, sort of right here. That's going to be popped there because you can see where the machine is, and you can see that the way I have it set up, I have a shelf for my die cutting machine, and then underneath it, I have all of my dies and embossing folders. And I have here my Caterpillar crop, which is the other present that I gave myself, so that I'm now set pretty much with tools for a very, very, very long time. This was all of my Christmas, a lot of my Christmas money, and this was my birthday money. So I want to get that in there like that. And then I have this chipboard that I definitely want to use here, I think. And I might, and we have some banner pieces on both sticker sheets that I think I could use under here, like I do have on the original layout as well. And then we get some of these flare in here and all of these bits. So let me go off and do a little bit more, my friends, and I will be right back. So there we go, my friends, and there we have the layout. Now, let me tell you, I found it, I've not scrap lifted myself very often. Maybe this is maybe the second or third time that I have scrap lifted myself. And quite frankly, I found it harder to scrap lift myself than someone else. I have no idea why. I don't know whether it's the expectation to make it as nice as the layout that I scrap lifted because it's one of my favorites. I don't think this measures up really, but it's fun. It's a fun memory about upgrading my tools finally and getting some investment into the future for when I am on a fixed income, which won't be too long now. So got that done. It'll go into my passion scrapbooking album. So it's a fun layout, and I'm very happy that I got it done and that Jackie gave us this fun hop for today. So I had the photo and the doily, and I had already shown you quite a few of the supplies that I wanted to use, and I got quite a few on here. I did make an alternative decision in a couple of areas, namely the title. I did use the gorgeous perspectives, of course, for the Crafty, and I kept my title to what I wanted it to be, which is Crafty Upgrade. But then I went into my stash and I found these Pink Fresh Studio, these tiny little puffy stickers, and we have the purple here, which is maybe a little bit more of a lavender, but I felt it was perfect for the word upgrade. So Crafty Upgrade got there, and I did use another piece from that Fun Crafty collection. The scissors are here. I used two pieces from this chipboard. I had shown you this piece here, and I also popped this piece, which I just tucked in. This one actually is not quite the full height because I did peel off a layer or two of the chipboard there and popped it under the floral. So I did use quite a few of the stickers from both the Oh Happy Day and the floral number 4, namely these fun banner pieces, this large floral from the Oh Happy Day, the smaller of the two. I did try to get this larger piece on, but I found it really just a little too big and it took up a little bit too much real estate. Now, in this area here, I kept going back and forth trying to see what I would put there. I was trying to get something that would bridge the gap and go under the sticker. I tried the hello, and then, you know, maybe with something else. I tried this little sticker. In the end, I didn't really like anything that I came up with, so I went into my stash. I remembered I had this photoplay collection. I have used it just recently in my, I think it was my Christmas in January 6x8 layout. So that reminded me that I had the sticker sheet. So I went in to get the word create, which I think is just perfect for this photo. It's got the purple, the lime green, the pink, and the other shades sort of match close enough into bits that I have on this layout, and then I popped the hello under here. Now, I'm quite pleased with this because I'm not quite as adventurous with my flair as Adam, Scrappy Kathy, and my friend Helen are when it comes to putting things on top, tucking them under, or that kind of thing. So I'm very pleased, and I love the effect that this gives, having this beautiful large one popped under the sticker. I do love it. And then I got a lovely purpley one over here to go with that. A few of the perspective hearts that I did want to use that I had shown you. Another piece from the Crafty set, the scissors, which sort of point to the title, and I find that gives a nice completion to this cluster here, because in the end it turns into almost like one big cluster, doesn't it, with this little sticker. This one, which I've popped one side up on foam, a little Shadney camera. But now that I look at it, I have the two flare down here. I sort of feel that we should get something up here. Now, I do still have, you know, the flare out here. I didn't use my houses in the end. I mean, that would have been quite perfect here as well, but I really did want to get that purple on there. Would I put it up there? Well, I don't know that we're going to put that one, but I do think that I'm going to bring one in there because it's going to finish things off. Now, I'm not going to do the houses. Am I going to go for the pink or the lime green? Now, the pink does fit perfectly, but then everything up here is rather pink. There is no contrast, or at least not enough contrast to my liking. So let's pop that. Yeah, you know what? I do think that finishes it off nicely. Did I bring that? I did. I think that finishes it off nicely. So let's pop that for a last little bit of embellishment on this layout. Let's get that up there. That will, that will finish this one. And there you go, my friends. Groundhog Day hop layout done. This is so much fun. It's a little bit like playing the telephone game with yourself. So it'll be fun to see whether we keep this going and whether I scrap lift this layout again. And then if we do this sort of 2 or 3 or 4 times, it really will be like a solitaire telephone game, which is quite fun. Anyway, my friends, thank you for being here. Make sure you pop on down below, of course, and follow along to see what everybody created and what layout of theirs they chose to scrap lift. Do you enjoy, have you scrap lifted yourself before? And do you do it often? Did you enjoy it? Or are you a little bit like me, that it's a little bit odd to scrap lift yourself as opposed to someone else? Let me know in the comments down below, my friends. See you soon. Bye for now.